Okay, so let's talk about your writing assignments. I realize I ask for a lot of writing assignments and I really want them to go well for you. That's two reasons I want them to go well for you. Number one, so you have a good grade. Number two, because it's actually easier for me to grade papers that are done right. I don't have to make as many corrections, etc., etc. So, the way you should be doing them. Okay, here it is. Go into your course. This one happens to be BA 150, but all of them are set up the same way. Here in Student Resources, APA template link. Go right in here. There's a template, sample paper. We're just going to go into the template right here. Open this up. Okay, you should be using this. Let me pull it over here so you can see it again. This is what you should be using to do your papers. All right, there are points in every paper for APA format. If you don't use this template, likely you're going to get it wrong, or you're going to spend a lot of time working on your APA formatting that you don't even need to. Just use this template, okay? All you have to do is come in, let's say you're writing a paper on Walmart. You're going to come in here, change this running head to Walmart. You're going to change this to Walmart, change this to your name. Change this, so often people don't. BA, let's see, we're doing A150, marketing, and there you go. Now, after you save this to your computer, the next time you need to write a paper, you just come in here, change that title, possibly change that if the course has changed, and go down into here. Now, this is set up the right way, where you have headings, you have indented paragraphs, more headings, more indented paragraphs, all the way down. This is how your paper should look. Now, a couple of things real quick. Easiest ways to lose points. If I ask for a 2-page paper, you need to have 2 pages of text. That means this body section. That doesn't include the cover page, doesn't include the references page. It should be 2 pages of text here in the body. Okay, if it's any less than that, I have to take off point. Doesn't matter points. Doesn't matter how brilliant you are, you still need to hit the minimum. Okay? But you already have your cover page. The references page is even down here waiting for you right there. Shows you how you can do APA formatting. There's other videos, other references for APA formatting. But number one, get the right length. You can think, well, I just write very concisely. Yes, but trying to go shorter just doesn't work very well. Okay, if you run out of things to say before you hit the required minimum, it's usually 2 to 3 or 4 pages. You need to go back and do some more analysis, get some more ideas, write some more. Now, the second easiest way to lose points is to plagiarize. That might actually be the easiest one. If you go out and get information from anywhere else, anything other than your own experiences, you need to reference it. Okay? Anything at all. And this is really easy. Let me tell you, if somebody has plagiarized, all I have to do is take a section like that, I copy it, put it into Google. If I need to, I can put it in quotes and it'll show me exactly where it came from. All right. Now, if you have a reference, here's a nice example of an in-text citation right there. And that same reference will be down here at the bottom. Then you're fine. Okay. You can use other people's stuff. So don't plagiarize. That's an easy way to get 0 on the paper and chat with the dean. Now, the second thing that people will do is they'll say, fine, I like quotes. I found a website that has a paper just like the one I need. I'll just copy 95% of my paper from that source, and as long as I reference it, then I'm fine. Well, technically that isn't plagiarizing, so you wouldn't get a 0 on the paper, but I would still count it as one quote that was abnormally large and 5% of your own words. You're not going to like your grade on that, okay? You should be using quotes as you would salt in a chocolate chip cookie recipe. At a teaspoon or 2, it is wonderful. At a cup, it's disgusting. And at 2 cups, it almost kills you. All right, so use quotes by all means. They're wonderful. But do not let that be a majority of your paper, or else you will not like the grade that you get for it. Okay, another way you can lose points. Notice how these paragraphs are well spaced and they're not very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. 1, 2, 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. If you end up with something that instead looks like this, where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all these huge things, I will put some type of a comment here saying split up this into smaller paragraphs. That's how that'll go every single time. If you have a sentence that is a run-on sentence, meaning you go out like this, and instead of being 9 or 10 or 15 words, it happens to be 20 or 30. I'm going to put a comment there saying, you know what, you need to fix this sentence, it's too long. Correct it and make it smaller, or separate it into smaller sentences. If we could just get the format, if you went with formatting, took care of the plagiarism, took care of the quotes, took care of the sentence length, paragraph length, you're already well on your way to saving the majority of your points. Now, other things, there's typical proofreading mistakes and things like that. I've done other videos on those where I'll talk about them. But mostly, if you can get your formatting done, your paragraphs, your sentences, the plagiarism, the quoting, all of that taken care of, then you already have a pretty good basis. Okay, I won't go into proofreading at this point, so I want this to be short. The only other thing I will mention is in your references. Often in the instructions for the assignment, I will say you need a references page. If all I say is references page, you need one reference. Other times I'll say you need at least 2 references or at least 3 references. Generally, the bigger the assignment, the more references I require. Make sure that that's an easy one for me to look at and say, you've got 3 references, I'm good. As long as they're in this format. I'm not going to look at them much more than that. Just say, okay, you have what I asked you for. If you don't have them, it's something I actually have to take off points for because you did not fulfill the assignment. Okay, that is about it for right now. I hope this was helpful. I really would, honestly, would love to have all of these ticky formatting issues, references issues, plagiarism issues just go away, because it means that your grade is better and my job actually gets easier the better we get at this. Okay, so I'd love to just make all of your scores improve by having these issues go away. All right, if there are any questions, please let me know. I would love to help clear them up. Thanks.